There's scorch marks all over the place. There was clearly fire, and this is too big to fail a check for. But I just want to make sure that you don't roll stupid low. So do me a favor and all three of you roll insight checks.
Absolutely.
10.
Yep.
You're just looking for us
17,
not to. You're just looking for not a 1, basically.
I'm rolling for greater than a 3.
Okay, well, we've accomplished said feat.
Okay, so as you guys are walking forward, you guys are observing around you, and you see what seems to be large footprints, like seared footprints, coming from outside the town into here.
What kind of measurements are we talking like?
So it looks like to be like, I'd say about maybe 5 foot by 6 foot.
Okay, so they're bigger. They're longer than one of our. They're longer than I am tall.
Yes. Yes.
How far apart are they?
Gosh. So I would say it looks like something was walking, not running, if that makes sense.
Okay, still how far apart?
Shoot. So let's say like something's like here. It would be like here, then here.
Okay, so they're
then like here, like left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot.
Okay, so their strides are like a little bit longer than we can move, basically.
Yeah, and if you guys do, Addilyn notices something very odd about the footprints, though. Addilyn notices that the footprints, as they are coming across, look to be seared on the ground. It doesn't look like they've like indented the ground, right? Like they haven't like actually like broken like the soil. Right? It's almost like they're seared or charred into the ground.
She pokes at it, like the
Yeah.
going to like investigate the top of the ground that was seared and see like is it like intense heat that it just burned and they're like light-footed and like did it change any of the intense heat cause like the ground to solidify or harden or crystallize or something?
Yeah, so the heat was so hot that it caused the ground to kind of like actually just burn up as whatever stood there. You look to see if there's any like pressure from it, and it looks to be like there was absolutely no pressure put onto the ground. You don't see any strain in the rock at all. It's almost like that there was no weight behind it at all. It was only burnt into the ground.
She collects some of that burnt dirt-ish stuff, puts it in a tube.
Sure. Do you have a running list of what's in your tubes?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I'm sorry to tell you this, I wouldn't remember. Because you collect a lot of things, and that's a good thing.
Yep. And then she's gonna keep walking.
Remember that you have the Fae on your head as well.
Mm-hmm.
As you keep going. So go ahead. So you're going to keep going for the end?
Yes.
Okay. Momo and Albrecht, will you be following as well? Or do you guys want to like look at like the footprints?
I'm not gonna like follow right up against Addilyn. I know that she's probably like busy and like obviously gonna go and investigate and collect things. So probably just gonna go over to like the side and wait to get her attention.
Got you.
She's not busy.
I completely get it. And what about Albrecht? Where would Albrecht like to go? Or do? Would you just like to follow through?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Okay. So, as you guys continue to follow through, we'll go back to Fire Eater, Niahm, and Shazafraz. So, Fire Eater points at Shazafraz and goes, "You goblin, you like lightning? How big lightning you ever eat?" And she like throws her hands up.
So I dwarf, but the one time, big storm, so big, blow up goblin house. I eat that.
She looks at you and she goes, "Ooh, me eat giant fireman."
No, like one scare birds.
Like one scare birds from tops of trees.
Oh, neat.
Ah! She sticks out her mouth again, like showing all of her teeth and her tongue.
Uh-huh.
She goes, "Fire favorite thing to eat."
Yeah. Like I said, I like sweet things. Fruit, candy.
Sorry, I'm laughing at it. I'm trying to find a response to that. She kind of looks at you and goes, "You don't eat lightning?"
Kinda. See face? And I show her like the scars and stuff. Yeah.
She kind of goes, "Oh, you eat giant lightning thing underground?"
What?
She points below. She goes, thing that strikes everything with lightning. You know eat it? Or you eat it?"
Yeah. Ate that. Ate 3 times. Today.
She looks at you and she goes, "Me no see you today and me no see lightning today."
Yeah. My today 2 week ago. I don't know. Ask dumb stinky man here. He know more.
And she kind of looks at Baker and she goes, "Stinky man!" And Baker just goes, yes, what? What he mean about today?" And Baker just shrugs and walks away.
I lean over to the goblin.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yeah, he dumb.
He very dumb.
Yeah.
That's why I beat him in fight. And she like puts her like fist to her hand and then like cracks her knuckles. And then like waves her hand because she didn't mean to do it that hard.
Uh-huh. Good.
Me top goblin in town. And she goes and she flexes her muscle that she clearly doesn't have.
Very good.
Flex my muscles too. My non-existent muscles.
Yeah.
She runs over to Niahm and goes, "Wow, you so strong!"
Thank you! I've been working out!
We strong together!
I'm gonna like pretend like Copper's like a weight and like lifts Copper like up and down.
Oh my gosh. And so Fire Eater not having anything to lift as a weight tries to do push-ups. Like goes like straight down onto the ground and tries to do push-ups and does one and then falls face first to the ground, hitting her face.
Wow! You're so strong!
Yeah, we strong together. She
You're
looks
so dumb.
She looks at Niahm and she goes, "You have any fire to eat?" Me looking for big fire to eat.
Is this like campfire? Is that lit or is that not?
It's not lit.
I would like to use Druidcraft to light that little campfire right there.
Okay, so you will light the mini campfire. It is
Yes.
not a problem for you. Fire Eater's face kind of like blows, like glows, and like she bolts to it. She goes, "Free meal!" She runs to it, runs onto the campfire, and like does like a giant slurp. And in that moment, the fire like swirls up and into her mouth, and she just starts consuming it.
That's terrifying, but also kind of cool. I'll just clap and giggle.
While also being slightly horrified.
Yeah.
Furiously, do you say anything? Does Shazafraz do anything in this moment?
That's cool. Very good. Better than Jester and stupid balls.
Okay, it's goblins, so I gotta make this comical. Hold on. So after the fire is gone, you see like her stomach like kind of like full, like cartoony full. And she like pats herself on the stomach and burps. Good meal, good meal. You don't want anything, bearded dwarf man?
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm gonna find a potato.
Jester kind of shrugs at this and just goes along with it. We go my favorite place. And she like motions them to come along with her.
Okay.
In this well, you guys aren't going that far up yet because I think the rest of the group is going ahead.
Gotcha.
Okay, so as you guys go up ahead, I'm moving the whole party together. Whoops. Sorry. Didn't mean to move everybody back. I'll just move my characters. You guys got yours. So as you guys move up ahead, you see that the inn has been like badly like hit and like, you know, hurt and whatnot. And well, you know, the longer that you like stay there or you look at it, you see like singe marks and clearly what looks like to be destroyed root. Well, okay. I'll give this one to you because I kind of like, you know, said it. But like the windows seem to be like visibly cracked, which look to be like super hard in the past. What looks like to be etched runes in the side that you didn't previously see are clearly damaged. Like there's some sort of like slash marks or claw marks through the side. And you guys look to be kind of just like struggling with, you know, or like there was clearly like some sort of struggle here. And if you observe the ground, you see the same like molten footprints all along the side of the inn. Do you guys continue to go forward towards the inn, or do you want to check out the rest of the town?
Yeah, I
Go forward to
wanna-
the end.
Albert definitely wants to head forward toward the end.
Okay. I don't know why I drew a circle there. I meant to select people. That's fine. Okay, you guys move forward towards the end. Who wants to be the first to enter?
If it's okay with everybody, would it be alright if I enter just to make sure, you know, just to give reassurance to the people who have been survived the attack on the town? Are you okay with that? Addilyn, Momoe, are you okay with that?
Momo nods.
Okay.
Addilyn shrugs, confused. It's just a door and there are people.
Right, but there's going to be a lot of distraught people in here. The whole town was attacked by a fire elemental.
That was 4 days ago. I would hope they would have recovered a little bit.
Albrecht turns to Addilyn and says, sometimes you just don't get over certain things.
Before you
Right away.
I'm guessing that's when you reach, like, in that moment, you reach for, like, the handle.
Yeah.
In the moment that you reach for the handle, Baker walks up alongside you and he goes, hold on a sec, kid. And he, like,
turn
bangs
and
on the
say,
door,
What now?
and he yells, It's us! And in that moment, you just hear, like, what seems to be, like, feet shuffling and, like, furniture moving.
Ah, the door is barricaded. I get it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then you guys... And then he, like, pushes the door to allow you to go in first. So you guys go inside the inn, and you see a lot of the furniture kind of just, like... Actually, you know what? This is a good time for me to do this. Bam. Okay, as you guys walk in, you see a lot of the furniture's, like, been moved around from everywhere and kind of, like, thrown up to the side. The fire seems to be clearly out in the fireplace, and anything like lamps or things of the sort that would normally create fire are not on. The place is lit. Normally when you went into the inn before, it was lit. But because of the fact that, you know, it's like daytime, I pressed the pause button, my bad. During the daytime, the natural light lets things, or, you know, natural light lets you be able to see everything. But normally, like, lights are lit, the fireplace is lit for ambiance, right? This kind of feels like, you know, whatever is going on here is deliberate. You see Gamilla just, like, standing behind the counter, kind of, like, pacing back and forth.
All right. Albert rushes over to Gamilla.
Give us 2 seconds. Isherwood, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you bringing everybody by. Guys, we are currently streaming D&D 5th edition. It is our campaign that we have going on every other Thursday. With some fantastic people here. We hope you enjoy, and I hope everybody has a great day. Isherwood, thank you so much, and I hope Hearthstone was great for you today. Okay, so Adam, you are Albrecht is gonna run straight over to Gamilla while she's pacing back and forth.
But Gamilla, he was and just like called out her name, Gamilla.
She like jolts and like steps and like stumbles. And she goes, "You! Where were you?"
What? Listen, this is gonna sound strange, but hear me out. Okay, we went into the we went out at the advisement to get a magic to go into the forest to do a job. We somehow missed what we thought was we were being gone for less than a day. Apparently, we've been gone for 2 weeks now. And now we're getting back to the city in total ruin. Except for the inn.
She kind of like glares at you and she goes, she says something along the lines of like, how do I put it? Sorry.
Listen, I know that. Listen, Gamil, I know this sounds pretty insane because it's definitely been 2 weeks for you, but it's been less than a day for me and Addilyn, who's right there. And you know the rest of our adventuring troop.
Don't you see the wounds on my inn?
The runes?
The wounds.
The wounds.
She like points to the
accent's so thick.
Albert looks around to get an idea of like where the wounds are, what they look like. That kind of thing. Wanted to know, like maybe to check them out.
Okay, so as you take a look, I'm guessing, I'm not gonna make you guys roll for this because like it's like clear, right? Like the one window, almost like the one that you're like standing right in front of, Albrecht just sees like it looks like it's basically almost been hit all the way through, right?
Where?
It's like through like
so the window is broken. I'm not sure what you're getting at here.
No, like so I don't know if you've ever seen like really thick glass get like hit a bunch of times.
Okay,
and, like,
so it's shattered, but it's not broken.
Yeah, it's not broken.
It's not broken. It's like
right.
reinforced glass, basically.
Right.
We call it spider webbed.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you,
and like she kind of, and then if you look at the walls, it looks like there's scratches on the inside, like someone was fighting on the inside here.
Okay. Where about the inn are they? Oh, what was the barkeep's name again?
Gamilla.
Yeah, Gamilla, yeah. Alan, do your thing. Alan, did you want to?
Got you. It's Gamilla.
It's just time magic. Just like there's gravity magic, there's time magic. She starts pulling out the stuff from when she fixed the windows last time.
And oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, no, you're good. You're A-okay with that. So you go and you start to kind of just repair the windows. Do you want to also try to repair the walls as well?
Yeah, I mean, I got spending multiple times.
Okay. It's going to take you a while to do it across the inn. So do you want to do that while everybody kind of RPs? Are you okay with that, or did you want to be...
Yep, she's fine. She's got, like, the wire that she's going to go to create the magic confusion in the walls. She's just going to, make some dirt and create, like, a plaster. Start spreading it in.
Okay, do me a quick, I guess Arcana check would be the way to go about it. I just have to make sure you don't absolutely fail this. Oh, yeah, you're fine. Okay. The thing you have to worry about as you're putting stuff back onto the walls is recreating the rune structure. Because you clearly see from the outside that there was some sort of runes protecting the inn.
Yep.
Guys, I don't know. Guys, we're going to stop playing D&D and we're going to start playing Minecraft. This is clearly...
Oh, boy.
Fixing.
I don't know anything about that.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Not mining.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Okay, so as this goes on, right, you're fixing the walls. And basically Gamilla kind of looks at you and goes, hold on, I'm gonna mute my mic real quick so I can try to fix the voice real quick.
Everybody get ready. We're gonna judge him when he comes back.
Oh, here it
All right,
comes.
She goes, the wounds! You have to fix the wounds of the inn!
But I take him out. Well, Addilyn's really good at that. She did it before. We can do it. She'll do it. She'll help you do it again.
She goes, you all were junior adventurers. You're supposed to be protecting the town. It's the #1 thing to do. It's the reason why you're adventurers.
Well, so Albrecht was puzzled. Like, how could you be an adventurer if you never leave the one spot?
And she looks at you. She goes, didn't you read the paperwork?
Albrecht looks puzzled. What? I just signed it. I glanced over it, but I didn't read it.
He didn't learn from terms and conditions.
I didn't read the EULA. I'll put it that way.
Actually, we didn't violate the contract. We were still in close proximity working to better the town, but time magic is beyond anything that we can control.
Roll a persuasion check for me, Addilyn. Because that's a very good argument, and damn, I have to, actually, Phoenix?
Oh, can I assist her with the roll? Okay.
Yeah,
Well.
yeah, of course.
Okay, so assisting me, I would just give her advantage, I think. Right?
Yeah, you could roll one more time, Phoenix. Perfect. Okay. You succeed. Also, Phoenix, get an inspiration for that.
Woo!
That was good. Sick on your feet roleplay.
No!
Woohoo!
I just don't ask you to do something wise.
All right, so I need to make little inspiration markers for you guys for your portraits for when you have inspiration.
Maybe we should have someone on staff for this.
Yeah.
If only there was someone on the payroll.
I know, right?
If only there was some
Man.
sort of paid actor.
I'll get right on it, everyone. Don't worry.
Thank you, Chad.
It's just gonna be a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Just get out, yeah.
No, it's just gonna be party is love, lightning.
It's gonna be the most generic gold star that you get in kindergarten.
And you get a gold star. Okay, so
I wanted a banana sticker.
I love the scratch and sniff banana stickers.
Okay, so what'll happen is that as you guys are kind of just repairing the inn, Addilyn says that to Camilla, and she goes, "Fine, I give up." She goes, I know that time magic is a thing, but you can understand why I'm upset. I'm doing like a Ringo Starr voice. All right, well, the voice is done. Camilla's voice is done.
Just use your regular voice.
Yeah, she just goes, you can see why I'm upset.
Yeah, I was like, Albrecht's like, yeah, of course. Your inn's in ruins. You know, people were hurt. Well, speaking of people, where's the rest of the? What happened to the townsfolk? What happened to the staff here?
She sighs and she goes, let me get you a drink before we get started.
I don't drink, but you can pour your one for yourself if you need to.
I'll take one.
She goes into the kitchen and she comes back out with like 2 mugs. And she she kind of like drinks one and then looks at Addilyn, then drinks the other. Then walks back into the kitchen and grabs another mug. And then walks back out and hands it to Addilyn.
Okay.
Jesus.
So Camilla kind of like sips it, and as she sips it, she goes, let me tell you about what we did, or what happened. She says, look, the whole deal with this is that after all of everything that we've went through, she goes, after the goblin attacks and then the fire elemental attack, she goes, I just can't believe that we're still standing. They harvested all the wood outside of the town and made a giant ritual to create a giant fire elemental. And they used that to break the barrier to come in here. What would the lightning do to a fire elemental? Nothing. It would just set it on fire even more. She goes, we battled it out for days. And even in the end, you could see as she points to everything else. She goes, I can't believe all of the fighting that we had going on here. If it wasn't for the fact that the adventurers tried to defend the inn, we probably wouldn't even be standing now. Or at least I wouldn't be here.
What happened to the adventurers?
She shrugs. She goes, some of them are upstairs sleeping. Others are kind of lost.
Lost?
She shrugs. She goes, none of them died that I know of, but I haven't seen Sliv in a couple days.
Oh god, not Sliv.
And she goes, Jester was with you guys, and he usually leads the team.
Yeah, he came back. He was with us, and he's still with us.
She nods.
Oh god.
She
how many days have they been missing?
She like taps her hand on the table. She goes, I don't know, I would say about 2 weeks or so. Maybe a little bit longer.
Did you happen to see them before they went missing or no? Did you happen to see what happened to them before they went missing?
She goes, last time I thought about it, I believe Stella and Sliv were going to go fight the goblins as they were trying to get into town.
Where were they? Where did the battle take place? Is out in the north edge of town?
She nods. She also. Go ahead.
Good. You're good. You're good.
No,
you're good. You're good.
Go ahead.
No. Listen, you've got the ice cream. Just take. Go ahead. Go.
All right. I'm gonna take a look at that ice cream.
All right.
She shrugs. She goes, Gale and Jorah, they were defending the inn. And while inside the inn, that's when Ellie and Croc and Uga were defending to make sure that we had a place. But the goblins rushed the inn. There was nothing we could do. We were so short-handed. We're only a little town.
I just don't understand. Like, we were only planning to be gone for a day, maybe less. And then, but now and all this.
She's
Albrecht like looks down, like was like looking downward now, like feeling like the look of like looking pretty upset about it, frankly.
So Gamilla walks closer to Albrecht and puts her. Man, you're pretty tall, so
Like 6'4".
yeah, she'll struggle.
Oh,
to do
sorry,
this.
6'2".
Oh, okay. So she'll put her hand on your shoulder, on Albrecht's shoulder, and just looks at you, and she goes, "Life's a bitch. That's why we drink." And she turns and she gives like a smile to Addilyn.
Addilyn takes it.
I need a moment. Is there still a room? Is our room still upstairs? In
She
good
nods.
shape? I'll be there. I'll be there when you're ready.
Okay. In this moment, Momo and Jester walk in. Kid, this isn't looking good.
When do they walk in? I'm just curious.
As you're walking up the stairs.
Okay, so they see me walking up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, kid.
Momo takes in. Oh, you're good. Go
No,
for it.
go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that she's kind of like looking around a little confused. Not like confused about what's going on, but just like she's trying to like put everything together.
Yeah, of course. Do you have a specific place you want to go right away, or do you want to kind of just vibe?
Are there still tables and chairs, or are they destroyed?
So what looks like to be normal tables and chairs are still set up. It's kind of set up like the inn was before, but there's clearly like wood debris. Like, like they were clearly doing something with spare tables and chairs here,
Yeah.
blocking off the way to the basement.
Okay. Interesting. She's basically just gonna try and find somewhere to sit.
Okay.
Probably just like the closest location to the front. So.
Okay. Yeah, so you can
Right.
escape if need be.
Absolutely.
The DM knows, Omega.
The Jester walks up to you. He kind of just like looks at you as you're sitting in the chair and he goes, "Kid, you gotta smile during times like these. If you don't smile during times like these, what's the point of fighting?" He does like a half smile. He goes,
Oh gosh.
he says, "Look, kid, I'm gonna show you a trick. Ready?" And he takes out a ball, like one of the balls that he uses to juggle or attempt to juggle, and he throws it up in the air a couple times and then catches it, and he swipes at it. As he swipes at it, Momo, roll a perception check for me.
Absolutely.
Okay. You don't see his hand move as fast as it does. It's almost like the ball just vanishes out of the air, and he still does like the catch and throw motion up into the air, and then he looks at his hand and he looks up and he goes, "Where'd the ball go? Hold on. Anybody see my ball?" And his like eyes get wide, like jokingly.
Oh gosh.
He goes, "Look, kid, some things come in life, some things go. But you know what never goes away?"
No.
"How good my jokes are!" And he does finger guns at
no.
you, and then as he does the finger guns at you and he's pointing, the ball slips out of his sleeve.
Ah. Fantastic. She's going to look away. Just to feign, oh, what's that over there?
Okay.
Pain Pico.
Alright. In that time,
It's a tough life, Chester.
Peepo hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so as Addilyn, I'm guessing Jester kind of like reaches out and like slowly like pats Momo on the arm and just goes, "Look, kid, let me get you something to eat. I've known Camilla for a long time. She'll let me into the kitchen. I'm not as good of a cook as the normal guy, but I can make you something good."